Hello everybody, this is Adam from MrHorse.tv, and in this video we will take a look at a workflow for adding titles for your videos and making it look silky smooth. If you are working with After Effects, Premiere Pro or both. So here I am in Premiere Pro. I've imported some footage from my camera and prepared my clips. Now I want to add some nice titles. I can choose from following workflows. I can render the whole thing in Premiere and import it to After Effects. Or I can move this sequence I have made in Premiere to After Effects and finish my work there. Or I can edit these clips in After Effects individually or multiple and finish my work here in Premiere. So the first option is not really good because if you render the whole sequence, you will end up with one long clip. And if you import that in After Effects, it will look like this, one long layer, and it's really hard to say where is a cut. So if you would want to add some adjustment layers or pretty much anything, it will just take you some extra time. Let's go back to Premiere. Now let's look at the second workflow. I'll move this whole sequence I have made here in Premiere into After Effects and finish my work there. So I'll just select all the clips, right click, and select Replace with After Effects Composition. This will ask me where to save the file, so I'll just name it Adding Titles. And it has opened the After Effects and it has reconstructed the sequence into After Effects Composition. And all the clips are here as trimmed layers. That's really useful because I can start right away making all the changes, adjustments, and adding titles. Let's now add some titles. I'm using our plugin Animation Composer with the title spec installed. Link is in the description below. Yes, it's a product placement, but well, it's awesome. So I will click this little button to open the grid panel, and now I can see what titles I have available. So I'll choose the simple style number 3, and then I can use this little browser to filter what I want to see. I think I want lower thirds, and I want from the right. Yeah, I guess this is what I want, and I will edit with animate in and animate out animation, and the duration I will keep 1 second. The titles now are added. We can move them around and we can change the colors. I can choose from predefined presets, or I can choose custom colors, and that's what I'm gonna do now. So I think I will stick with something very dark, and the same for the shape. And I think I'll just pick the same color as is in the text. And I can change the text very easily. Running on sand feels so good. Another thing that I can do is to change the duration. If I want to make it last 2 seconds, I can just change the number in here, and you can see that it changed. And I can also drag the number. You can see down there that the duration of the layer changes. You see? Easy. Let's see how it looks. So the animation is quite nice, but this is not yet what I call silky smooth. Here's what I mean. It doesn't blend together that much. And here's what we can do. We can add some vignette or some color correction above it all to make it more that it blends together. So the first thing that I will do, I will add an overlay. I'll add the soft vignette and change the duration to 10 seconds and move it to the beginning. So it's already moving a little bit better. And now I'll create a new adjustment layer. Oops, here I go. And add a new effect called Lumetri Color above it all. And that will affect how the colors look like. I will go to Creative, Look, and I can choose, for example, the first one, the Cinespace, and make it a little bit less intense. I'll tone the highlights to be more purple and move the title closer to the middle. And this is how it looks. It looks better because the title and the video blends together much more. So you can see it's pretty quick and easy to add nice titles to your video. You can do the same thing for the other clips and then add the composition to render queue and render it. Or you can go back to Premiere. And this leads us to the third workflow. If I switch back to Premiere, the whole After Effects sequence is now a one big clip in Premiere. And you can see that it renders quite fast. So you can continue with your work in here, add more clips or even more color corrections. Let's take a look at another example. I have switched to another sequence. It's the same one as we have started with. So I will just scrub here and I can select just one clip and send it to After Effects. Right click and replace with After Effects composition. And this will add it to After Effects composition. Now I can quickly add some titles like this. I'll add some simple style number 4. I think I want lower thirds again. Maybe this one. And I will remove the animate out animation. And this is how it looks. I'll change the color to red and the text inside of it to white. Now, here's what I can do. I will save and go back to Premiere. I'll just zoom in and check how it looks. And now I can do color corrections even here in Premiere. Inside the Lumetri color panel, I can try out different presets and see how it looks with different looks. So I hope this was helpful. If you like what we are doing, please like or subscribe. Be sure to check Animation Composer and the title spec. Cheers!